Welcome to World's Strongest Troll. I expect an unholy amount of trolling and cack. We are opened up to a pro team that gets absolutely destroyed by an in-game name called Dex. Dex's real-life person is called Yoon Jae-young with an absolute number of nicknames ranging from number 1 bus driver to support resident, and Dex was his latest. His objective in gaming is to get number 1, which he accomplished his goal today from killing the pros. Once he hits number 1, he just leaves and quits. We have a prodigy gamer here. We are informed that Arcadia is the up and rising new virtual world gaming which was created by a partnership between the 3 huge companies. We get a panel of a hot anime girl inviting us to join Arcadia. Jae-young quits the game in which he hit number 1 to get a Dreamer, which is the console to play in Arcadia. Jae-young logins in the game. He sees so many people shouting at the town square selling their items to people. He opens his character interface where he has a sword, chestplate, boots. He also discovers a beginner orientation quest where he needs to kill a slime. In the VR world, it is hard to make precise movements, so there are skills that support your action, such as dash or slash. However, there are people who are naturally gifted with insane controls, which is Jae-young. He finishes his first quest easily. Second, it was to read 100 books. Inside the Adeling Public Library, 2 hot librarians watch Jae-young read the books for the past few days. He finishes reading a book called Arcadia's History 1, and he asks the librarian for a sequel because it talks about the oldest trace, Adeling. The girl gives Jae-young his book, but he asks her why it was stored differently, which she answers as it was a special book which can be brought out if specifically requested for. Our main character touches the book, which starts the hidden quest for retrieving an item that was hidden by a legendary adventurer. The item was called Oldest Trace of Darkness, which was hidden around a lake at the starting village. Of course, no one was able to find the Trace of Darkness, so it was forgotten. Jae-young arrives at Lake Irun. Once arriving, he satisfied the final condition for the generation of the quest. With a quest rank of B+ and the main scenarios being triggered, Dex was the first to get the quest. Dex starts to enjoy the VR game more due to him getting the first B+ quest rank while others are still on C rank. Dex determines that the item was under the lake, and he jumps in. At the Arcadia Korean branch headquarters, the general manager, Kwon Myung-han, and his team looks nervously at the trigger of the main scenario even though the game has only been released for 4 days. Kwon decides to report to the CEO, and we get the comparison which America's server was peaceful even after 3 months. Back to Dex, he was been diving underwater non-stop to the point where his diving skills has been increased to be rank and increasing stamina by 1. He can dive down 200 meters, but he still can't see the bottom of the lake. He questions whether this was worth it because it was costing him precious time due to it was the new release of the VR game and he needs to pay $920,000 or around $750 per month to loan the capsule. He ensures himself as a gamer where a B+ ranked main scenario quest was too much to throw away, so he continues to keep on diving. At Silicon Valley, USA, we are introduced to Jenica Paul, who is the current chairwoman. She is a 15-year-old girl. Where are her parents? Are both of her parents trying to buy milk? She was informed of the main scenario quest creation in Korea. A user in Korea found a hidden place which was concealed in the beginner village. Jenica questions who would put this in as a feature, or we get a response of the man, the myth, and the legend did it. She freaks out finding her iPad to look up a hidden class, Bard of Anarchy. It is a class of no levels nor attack skills. There was only one special skill, which makes her freak out because it is going to be overpowered. 10 days passed, and we finally see Dex finding the Trace of Darkness. Also, his diving skill has increased to a rank and another stamina increase. We get an update page of the quest. Dex discovered a document that's supposed to hold the oldest traces of darkness in Lake Irun. Ding! Quest complete. The Dark Necklace. Once using this item, the player will need a very long period of contemplation. Dex questions at the vague description, which sounds like a threat. Anyways, he answers yes. Another question screen pops up and asks if he really wants to use it. It keeps on asking until Dex screams out that he wants to use it. The necklace warns him to don't regret in the future, and he has been warned enough times. The necklace last advice is to do your best to create chaos. Ding! Dex has unlocked the hidden class, Bard of Anarchy. Dex's system is undergoing change. There will be no level system, he has earned the state of plausibility, a mission system has been added, and the character will permanently belong to player. Dex was shocked upon seeing that his first new quest was to kill a beginner. Count 0. Remaining time is 7 days. At the Westgra Plains, it is a beginner slime hunting ground. We got new beginners getting lucky with a loot drop. Dex hides behind a tree questioning himself that he needs to kill them. While an hour ago, Dex tries to delete his character which the system denied. Dex's character doesn't have a level system in a VR RPG game. Dex questions if there is a chance to grow because he couldn't level up while other people can gain huge leaps in strength. He keeps on reflecting on the class and his decision, and he found the new stat called plausibility. The plausibility stat is very interesting where he can use it to artificially alter the rules of the world if he has enough of it, but it is a one-time consumption. Back to the current Dex, he decides on giving it a try because this was his only way of growing and getting stronger. Dex leaps in and a group of 3 thugs were already there before Dex could launch an attack. They claim that they own the hunting area. The girl tries to stand her ground, but the level 12 crazy monkey, a player killer, tries to threaten them with doxing by using the information he heard. The little girl changes strategy by getting other players to help them, but none of them offers help. The scared high schooler questions why he is doing this because it was a peaceful VR game, but he enjoys this game because being strong makes you righteous. Dex chimes in like a badass and cuts off the leg of the afro sunglasses guy. With multiple chops to their already damaged heads, Dex kills the 3 of them but turns into a player killer. He learns that each kill gives 1 plausibility. The 2 high schoolers thank their savior like bowing down to a god, but with a turn of the century, Dex declares that he is also killing them for his mission. The little boy realized at this moment. He fucked up. Dex moves on to his other preys in the hunting ground. On the forum, they talked about one thing that happened at the hunting ground. A real lunatic has appeared. A green-haired player was tripped while running away, which lowered his movement speed. With a dress-up as a laughing coffin from SAO, our main character enjoys hunting down other players. The injured player tries to rationalize that developers will do something that will stop him, but little does he know, Dex was told to do what the game gave him. With confusion, the player dies easily and Dex gains another point in plausibility. In Arcadia, there is a death penalty which was denied access of playing for a day. This was both an anti-addiction measure and a plan to improve engagement with the game. Inside the Arcadia Online Customer Service Department, they have gotten an absurd amount of complaints about player killing. Dex is single-handedly making sure that the Customer Service Department is working overtime. We got an updated state where Dex has 1025 stat in plausibility which was earned within 2 sleepless nights. He questions the morality of his actions but also blames the game for giving him a killing quest. Coup. Dex was found by a bunch of slimes, and he has gained the favorability due to him saving the slimes multiple times. The cute slimes ganks Dex with happiness, but it was cut short because there were 4 torches lighting up in the distance. Dex urges them to hide, and he runs away once seeing the group of players. Their leader gives the standard "Ha, you got nowhere to run" line, but to their surprise, Dex jumps without any hesitation and he logs out. In that world, they got Mewtube as our YouTube, and on Arcadia official Mewtube page, they have uploaded a video of Dex kill beginners. The comments section was filled with laughter at the people getting killed. The green-haired guy explains that there has been a massive rampage on beginners getting killed, a number over 700. He is planning an assassination squad to take Dex down. In-game, the green-haired guy formed a group of players to kill Dex, but this is just sending him free plausibility stats. Here we get informations on Arcadia, where quests can be created by users if there is enough content, so the game will recognize it as a quest. This mechanism is controlled by Alice, which is the alive thinking AI of the game. With green-haired player gathering people to kill Dex, the game gives the quest of catching the serial beginner killer. Thanks for watching. That's World's Strongest Troll Chapter 1 through 5.